Welcome in. NFL week number 14 starts right now. We gather here today to find winners, as we do every Thursday at noon Eastern, every Sunday at noon Eastern. We're going to give a second for everyone to join in. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Luke, tell them about our friends at BetMGM, and we're going to get this party started.
Welcome to Hold the Phone, presented by BetMGM. If you haven't used BetMGM, download the app. Use bonus code LOCK. So get up to $1,500 in first bet offers on your first wager. Just download the app. Use code LOCKS. Receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet loses.
Also, it's the holiday season. Go to your local Walmart to secure a BetMGM gift card. Woo! For the easiest way to fund your account with $100 cash plus a $30 bonus. $30 bonus if you go to your local Walmart, get a BetMGM gift card. The ease and security of the gift card redemption to the fun BetMGM accounts makes this the perfect gift. Go to BetMGM.com/gift card to find availability near you. Fuck, that's electric. BetMGM gift card stocking stuffer, Santa Claus. How are you doing?
Leave Santa a little bet slip.
Dude, leave Santa a bet slip with the milk and cookies. Leave Santa a BetMGM gift card. Do whatever you got to do. But fellas, we're putting presents under the Christmas tree each and every single day. It is day 5 of 25 days of parlay. We're giving a chance for everyone to join in right now. Loop, how do you feel?
We got to get you a little parlay advent calendar, dude.
Dude, a parlay advent calendar would be numbers.
You open it up, get a little parlay at the beginning of each day.
Yeah.
Thank God we're out of the weeds with college basketball. We got a win in the books, which was massive. Now
massive
move
last
on to
night.
Football.
We faded 3 undefeated teams last night in college basketball: Auburn, Marquette, and Kansas, and they all lose by the, holy shit.
This is one of the best months of the year, right? If not the best.
This might be one of the best weeks of the year.
One of the best weeks of the year. You get Packers Lions tonight. Bang.
Yep. Bang.
Mountain West Championship tomorrow night.
Bang.
Bang. Saturday.
College football
Take off your pants and start the revolution.
Yep. I mean, pants around the ankles. NFL
noon
week
to
14.
midnight. You got games.
You got college basketball slates flowing out of your ass cheeks. It's incredible.
It's really nice.
And that's why we gather here today to find winners.
Chat's already buzzing.
Buzzing, dude. We love each and every single one of you bastards so much.
Loop, loop, loop. Choosing this over Pat McAfee, gas.
Every subscriber matters. Every subscriber counts. You, on the other side of this screen, are the people who are going to continue to grow this show, expand this show. So every sub truly matters. If you're over on the Instagram Live, feel free to come over to the YouTube.
Hop on in.
Hold the phone. The water is warm. Loop, at the top of every show, I always give interesting nuggets. I'm just going to say, Vegas doesn't sleep.
No.
Vegas does not sleep.
No.
Heading into week
do we.
Heading into week number 14, what if I told you home team to away team splits 95 and 95 straight up?
Come on.
95 straight up heading into week 14. Vegas doesn't sleep, fella.
That's against the spread.
Straight up.
Straight up teams in the NFL have won as many road games as home games this year?
Yep. So if you were like, hey, each week I'm backing home teams. I like home teams week to week. You would be down over $3,000.
That's insane.
You're 95 and 95 on the year road to home teams. You think, home teams should have the benefit of the doubt, should have the extra mojo, extra momentum. comfort of their own living room.
Cowboys 1-5 at home. Giants 0-6 at home. Pats 1-5. Raiders 1-4. Bengals 1-5. Titans 1-4.
So that's our note on that. Fellas, let's get to the game of the hour, the game of the day. The NFC North rivalry matchup. Jordan Love packing his bags, leaving Lambeau Field from cold to indoors, meeting Mr. Jared Goff in an NFC North showdown. The gentleman to my right couldn't be wearing more Packers gear. I can't wait to hear his thoughts.
Packers thong on, too.
Packers thong on. I can't wait to hear his thoughts. Luke, how do we feel about the Lions and the Packers? There's Bears. There's
excited.
There's
it's like going on a
Lions.
first date.
First date.
You're nervous. You're excited.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless, but you're pretty sure it's going to end in disaster.
Lights are bright.
Yeah.
As the Lions look to win their 11th straight game. And let's not forget, let's run through the stats because that's why we gather here today.
Tell them about LaFleur in December, dude.
Yeah, I'm
That's all we need to
gonna
hear.
fucking get there. I'm going to get there. But all I want to say first is the Detroit Lions are 42-17 against the spread in their last 59 games. Are you fucking my dad?
Yes.
That is a stat I didn't think I would ever hear come out one ear, through one ear, out the other. That is batshit insanity.
Yeah, I'm done with the Lions, dude. I mean, they cover every week. They win. Hey, not Thanksgiving, dude.
Not Thanksgiving.
Not Thanksgiving.
However, Jared Goff, heading into last week, now stands 10-2 against the spread at home. That's with not covering last week.
Yep.
And Jared Goff versus the NFC North is 15-6 against the spread.
Let it be known the spread started at 5.5.
Yep.
And that was a real spread, not the opening, not the beginning of the year. I saw it on BetMGM. Lions minus 5.5.
Yep.
And since then, it started to drop.
It's dropped. I'm starting to sprinkle.
And those aren't meaningless numbers, dude. You get past 4, you get to 3. You're seeing some 3s. You're seeing some 3.5.
Some 3s bouncing back and forth. But, fellas, today's December 5th. Check the calendars. December is owned by two gentlemen, Old Saint Nick and Old Coach Matt LaFleur.
Damn, I thought you had a little nickname for him there.
Matt LaFleur. Old Saint Nick and Matt LaFleur. Fellas, in the month of December, Coach LaFleur is 18-2 straight up. In December, Coach LaFleur is 4-0 against the spread as an underdog. And the past 3 matchups in this rivalry between the Packers and the Lions, the road team has won every goddamn one of them.
Last year around this time, went into Detroit Thanksgiving Day. I think 7.5-point dogs.
Yep.
I think it was like 21-0 in the first quarter.
Jordan Love took that Thanksgiving turkey leg and shoved it up Jared Goff's ass.
Give him the turkey leg last year, dude. Olsen ate it or something. Love didn't get to have it, so he needed it this year. I think Goff threw a pick 6 in the first quarter too.
Yeah. It was all hell breaking loose.
Also, that record in December also included a 16-game win streak.
Incredible.
Some people got Santa coming down the chimney in Wisconsin. They get Matt LaFleur.
They get Matt LaFleur dressed up, the whole 9. But Luke, we look at LaFleur in his career. He's 24-12 against the spread as a dog in general. Mr. LaFleur, hungry dogs run fast.
Hungry dogs do run fast.
But I think these puppies are starving. And I think the Packers have something up their sleeve going against a team who's won 10 straight ball games.
We're also getting to Jordan Love time of year, dude.
Right? And I felt like that was bullshit the first time around when the Lions went to Lambeau. That was a sketchy, barn burner, low-scoring game. Love was coming fresh off injury.
100%. He wasn't healthy. He was throwing off the back foot. In games where Love was hurt, he didn't play well. And in games when Love's healthy, he's been slinging it. In his career, so the last 2 seasons, November, December, 35 touchdowns and 4 picks for Mr. Love.
Holy shit.
He's getting hot again.
He is.
I think he ended the year last year with 18 TDs and 1 picks. Don't forget, this time last year, they were like 5-7 when they went to Detroit. Almost ended up in the NFC Championship. Boys are starting to buzz. Lions are a little banged up.
They are.
A little banged up.
Defensive line banged up.
So, hey.
Also, look at the Packers' last 2 games.
Yeah.
LaFleur's so deep in his bag, he's looking in fucking Santa Claus's presence.
Can't see straight.
I mean, they dog walked the Niners at home, and they dog walked the Dolphins at home.
Correct. Starting to get going.
And fellas,
Josh Jacobs.
we're going to take the Packers at plus a field goal and a half. I think the Packers win this game outright. I would love the Packers to win this game outright, but we will take the Packers at plus 3.5. LaFleur in December. Lions continue to buzz. 10 straight wins. Matt Eberflus isn't here this week to save the day.
They got
for the Detroit
They got
Lions.
Eberflus on Thanksgiving.
Now it's Matt LaFleur.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the month of December where that gentleman is 18-2 straight up in his career, 24-12 against the spread as a dog in his career. And Jared Goff, you get a little pressure on him. I think the opportunities and the possibilities for the Green Bay Packers at a plus 3.5 on a short week in an in-division game, I think we could see some buzz just like we saw last year on Thanksgiving when Jordan Love stepped into that place plus 7.5 and got the job done outright. So, fellas, that is our first game pick of NFL week number 14 is the Packers at plus 3.5. We are going for 8 straight primetime winners dating back to NFL week 12.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of fucking stakes on the line.
I was thinking this morning,
If you're going to piss like a puppy,
stay off the porch.
stay on the porch.
Stay on the porch. I'll get this by the end of the year. I'll get this dialed.
Yeah.
I was thinking this morning, take the Lions, emotional hedge, but that's never really been my style.
Fuck that.
A wise man once told me hedging's for gardeners.
Yep. And we don't have any gloves on. So tonight, give us the Green Bay Packers.
I'll say one more thing. I talked about Jordan Love November, December.
Yep.
Jaden Reed November, December.
Special individual.
10 touchdowns in 11 games.
2 last week.
I want him to score twice again. Plus 1,400.
I'm going to top you because I already placed it. And I can't believe you came to this desk this morning and told me Jordan Reed 2+. We already went to that watering hole last week.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a full cup, you go back.
That's scary. That
and I
usually
like the
doesn't
first
work in the
touchdown
world
plus
of betting.
1,100. That first touchdown is going to hit like some Hunter Biden crack when we're waiting. I got the plus 1,100 cash. Then we're going to get the plus
I thought we were
1,400.
rolling with fucking Tucker Kraft mac and cheese. This kid, this fucking guy, dude. When Luke feels something in his plums, all of a sudden his testicles get bigger than fucking
No, they don't.
God knows who. However, I like plus 2,500 Christian Watson 2+. 1 deep ball, 1 red zone ball.
26 targets in 5 games against the Lions, dude.
We already took last week Jordan Reed 2+, and that came down the chimney.
Yeah, last year the touchdown started coming hot and heavy for Jaden Reed. They're getting him back involved in the offense. Also like a Packers touchdown on the first drive, plus 200. Matt LaFleur scripted drive, bag work.
Well, there you go, fellas. Packers plus 3.5. We're going for 8 straight primetime winners. Hopefully Santa can continue to put some of the presents under the tree. Day 5 of 25 days of parlay. Real quick. Nels, do you want to put that up on the bottom there for day 5 of 25 days of parlay?
Gannon said Luke's testicles famously never change in size. And he's right.
Yep.
A lot of people saying Packers in the chat, which is starting to scare me a little bit.
No. Chat's
Maybe
sharp.
chat's just buzzing today.
Chat sharp. Fellas, there's day 5 of 25 days of parlay. The Packers at a touchdown and a half. Amon-Ra 50+, Watson 50+, David Montgomery anytime touchdown.
Bang.
Day 4 came home last night. Day 1 came home as well. Let's hit day 5. Let's hit 3 of the 5 days. Right now, our count stands at $1,018 up. This is day 5.
You got a nice little cushion, dude.
Through 4 days, we are up $1,018.
And we made it through the doldrums of college basketball. Now we're back to football.
Yes.
Doing what we do best.
Thank God. Thank God. All right, fellas. Well, that is the recap for game number 1. Let's get to the games of NFL Week 14. Biggest implications, biggest matchups. Here we go. Buckle the seatbelts. Because we travel first to Minnesota. where Kirk go. Holy shit, here we go. The Minnesota Vikings are -5.5 hosting the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep.
Loop.
Yep.
Sound the alarms. Sound the goddamn alarms. Kirk Cousins is traveling back into Minnesota. Kirk Cousins. Because, Loop, this has my testicles jiggling like Santa's sleigh bells. Because last week, who did we see go into MetLife and get the job done?
It's always about the nuts with you.
Who did we see go into MetLife last week and get the job done in a revenge game?
Keep going.
Geno Smith. Who did we see go into Carolina in a revenge game and get the job done? Baker Mayfield. And my God, if Kirk Cousins can do half of what Jerry Jeudy did on Monday Night Football in Denver, the Atlanta Falcons will win this game by 20 goddamn points. And all roads lead to the Minnesota Vikings, though, because Kirk Cousins inside is 16-30 against the spread. Since 2022, Kirk Cousins is 3-9 against the spread as an underdog. The NFC North versus non-division opponents since the beginning of last year are 52-30 against the spread. All roads lead to the Minnesota Vikings. The 10-2 Minnesota Vikings. But Luke, toss all those stats in the fucking Santa sack because Kirk Cousins is in a revenge spot traveling back to Minnesota, and you're going to have to give us +5.5 for the Atlanta Falcons, coming off 4 interceptions. Loop, you better get on your goddamn suit and tie because we're buying low on the Atlanta Falcons and Kirk Cousins. Give us the Falcons at +5.5.
I texted the chat in the beginning of that you were about to be talking for a long time. I could tell from the beginning.
That was quick. Come on.
I love Kirk Cousins in a game where he's coming off throwing 4 picks. I think he's the kind of guy that is not afraid to get back out there. I looked it up in his last 3 games with 3 or more picks, 3-0 coming off those games.
Bang.
Hasn't thrown a pick in any of those games.
Bang.
I just feel like he's the kind of guy that's just, let's throw 4 picks, let's get back out there, let's go win a football game.
The last gentleman, there's been one gentleman this year throw 4 interceptions. It was Jared Goff. The next week, they won by 112. So with that being said, the Atlanta Falcons, dude, it's a perfect buy low spot. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings have been living on a prayer week after week after week, it feels like, as of late.
Yep.
And the Minnesota Vikings have lost 3 straight.
Yep.
No. The Atlanta Falcons have lost 3 straight. So give us the Falcons.
I like the Falcons to win.
Falcons +5.5, Falcons to win. I love that.
Moving on.
I love that. Continuing on down the line, Seahawks, Cardinals.
The Seahawks, a team that's won a sneaky 3 straight.
Yeah. We have the Cardinals at -2.5, hosting in the desert the Seattle Seahawks in an NFC West rivalry matchup.
These games have been sleazy, dude. 16-6 in the first game they played.
Yep.
I remember thinking that was an easy over.
I got some nuggets falling out of my ass with this one, too. Kyler Murray has faced Geno Smith 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't won.
He faces the defense. They don't face each other.
I'm smelling something from the kitchen, and something's telling me that Kyler Murray is due.
I don't like when you do that with your fingers.
Grandma is cooking up something in the kitchen right now, and it smells due. Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals are due. And you know what else? You know what the script says? That Roger Goodell needs the Arizona Cardinals to win this game, so we have a 4-pony race to the finish line of the NFL season in the NFC West.
Correct.
Cardinals moved to 7-6. The Seahawks moved to 7-6. You have the Rams and the Niners coming up from the 9-hole. Luke, I like the Arizona Cardinals because of the implication in this football game.
It was almost impossible for them to lose that game last week versus the Vikings, and they found a way.
Yep.
I feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot at the end of games. Outgained the Vikings 407 to 273 last week.
Yep.
And lost.
Yep.
Also like the teaser, +4.5, under 50.5.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. And you know what? That's a great segue into what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
Jonathan Gannon, defensive-minded coach. Last 3 home games out in the desert, the defense hasn't allowed a touchdown. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
How about that?
Yeah, we like the Cardinals, dude.
Since October 1st, opposing teams out in the desert have not scored a touchdown against Jonathan Gannon's defense.
I feel like for some reason, these AFC West, you always think they're going to be high-flying, high-scoring, and this year they've been low-scoring.
And like you said, Cardinals coming off blowing a 19-6 lead in Minnesota. Seahawks also have been living on a prayer. Cardinals back against the wall. NFL Week 14. It's now or never. It seems like a perfect spot to take the Arizona Cardinals, get into bed with Kyler Murray. Give us the Arizona Cardinals -2.5.
Come on.
I love that, dude.
Same.
We're fucking rolling on all cylinders right now. The train is on track more so than the Polar Express. Continuing on down the line.
A lot of people asking what you're on, how many Zins you have in, if you're okay.
Dude.
Why are you being so loud?
They're questioning this at this point?
Yeah,
I mean, we're 14 weeks in,
Maybe there's some new people here.
This is every...
The water's warm. Also, subscribe.
Yeah, every sub counts. Every
Guys,
sub
we're trying
matters.
to get to 10K by, hopefully this week, at least by Christmas. We're at 9,100. So if you guys all subscribe, do the math. I don't know. We get close. Instagram, come over to YouTube. Help feed the families.
Yeah. I'm going to go on a rant a little at the end of the show.
Oh, I can't wait.
For a little subscriber push.
Let me know. I'll take a nap.
All right. Continuing on down the line. Luke.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills are -4.5 in SoFi going against the Los Angeles Rams. And this is my plums play of the week.
Scary.
This is my plums play of the week.
I know what you're going to do.
This is when we put the ball sack on this wooden table and hopefully it gets warm.
I need a nut sack counter. Can someone in the chat dial that up for me? How many times this kid talks about his balls during the show? I think we're at 8, 9. Mine got a mention.
The Buffalo Bills have scored 30. Hear this. The Buffalo Bills have scored 30-plus points in 6 straight games. The Buffalo Bills clinched the AFC East last week with a win.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen is on one knee one week and looks like Superman the next week.
Correct.
The Buffalo Bills are so high up, they're on the goddamn roof with Santa Claus ready to come down the chimney right now. And Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, when listed as an underdog, are 6-15 straight up. All roads lead to the Buffalo Bills in this matchup. Fast track, indoors, out in LA.
I know where this is going.
But something tells me that once again, we have to put on the suit and tie, and we have to buy low on the Los Angeles Rams, and we have to sell high on the Buffalo Bills.
Could have swore a hold the phone was coming.
But hold the phone. The Rams, before they play the Niners, are 11-5 straight up and 3-0 against the spread when listed as an underdog. Mr. McVay loves to get the boys dialed heading into their biggest rivalry week.
That one more time.
Heading into Niners week.
Yep.
The previous game, Sean McVay is 11-5 straight up and 3-0 against the spread as an underdog. He gets the boys up heading into their biggest game of the year.
Might be the most bullshit stat I've ever heard you say.
That's okay.
I know.
All I can say is the Los Angeles Rams are covering the 4.5, and I will be taking the Los Angeles Rams on the money line.
Yeah, I think this is just one that's so sleazy. You got to take it. Bills have won 7 straight. They've been covering easy. The Rams haven't won a home game in over a month.
Do you know how many people are going up to the counter this week and taking Bills money line in a parlay? Fucking everyone. All of Santa's elves.
Chat's worried about you.
Good.
They're concerned, dude. I've never seen this from this many people. They want you to see a doctor. They're asking if you're okay. They're asking
This
if
is
you're
the
on
results.
Quaaludes.
This is the results of spending 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, from the time I open my eyes to the time they shut to go to sleep in the lab.
Before they play the Niners at 1 p.m.
We have
If the
25.
weather's above 73 degrees.
We have 25 days of parlay
Grandma's got
going
her
right
pink
now.
panties on. They cover 80% of the time.
We have 25 days of parlay going on right now. We've won 7 straight primetime games. We hit our college basketball parlay 4-legger last night.
People want a blood pressure tracker on you.
I feel like it's pretty low, dude.
Can't
This
be.
is just excitement.
It can't be.
This is for the love of the
We'll
game.
get Nels to test it after
This
the
is
show.
for the people
Come
on the
over
other
and give
side
it
of
a
the
little-
screen.
All right. We like the Rams. Moving on. Chargers, Chiefs.
Chargers, Chiefs.
We disagree here.
That's fine.
It's good.
That's fine.
That's what the people want.
We travel to Sunday Night Football, where the Chiefs are -4, an AFC West rivalry matchup versus Mr. Hardball and the Los Angeles Chargers. What if I told you the Kansas City Chiefs are on a 6-game losing streak against the spread?
Believe it.
But then what if I told you Patrick Mahomes is 34-5 straight up against the AFC West?
Believe it.
And once again, I think grandma's cooking something in the kitchen, and it smells like what she is cooking is something that is due. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs might just be due. Andy Reid on extended rest since 2003. They played Black Friday. Now they play Sunday Night Football under the lights in Arrowhead. We're not looking at one of those big spreads like we have over the past weeks, where they were a big spread against the Carolina Panthers, big spread against the Las Vegas Raiders. Now we're staring down the barrel. Now we're staring down the barrel of a 4-point spread.
Yep.
Andy Reid in his career off extended rest since 2003. 64-27 straight up and 52-39 against the spread. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs -4. They're not losing 7 straight games against the spread. I think this is a statement game. A lot of people they looked like dog shit. People are going to continue to count out the Kansas City Chiefs. They looked like dog shit against the Panthers. They looked like dog shit against the Raiders. This is the week they put things together on extended rest. They cover this spread.
You're acting like the Chiefs are this like little engine that could. They're 11-1.
I know.
You think the Chiefs are sitting in the locker room like, hey, man, we've only covered 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games.
All the wins have been
they're
bullshit.
riding high.
All the wins have been bullshit.
Exactly. Maybe that's just who they are right now. Beat the Raiders by 2. Panthers by 3. Lost by 9 to the Bills. 2 to the Broncos. They beat them by 6 to the Bucs. 7 to the Raiders. I will not bet on the Chiefs laying more than 3 points. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I kind of like them to win, but I have till Sunday to decide that.
Is J.K. Dobbins playing?
I don't think so. No, he's on IR.
Then, I just don't see a world.
Just do what the Panthers did. You'll cover. Now you're getting worried. I scared him. I
told myself a very long time ago that a primetime game under the lights, you close your eyes and you take Patrick Mahomes. They've been through the mud with the bullshit, with the Raiders, with the Panthers, with the Bucs, with the Falcons, with the Bengals. They are so astronomically due for a statement game.
You could also make the case that they're due for a loss.
I think no.
No, not due for a loss.
Nope.
Bad snap, missed field goal, toe on the line, 4th and 16.
Well,
and they're due for more good shit to happen?
Clearly someone sold their soul to the devil. When Taylor Swift's in that box and fucking Patrick Mahomes is running around like an elf, like Santa's elves, I just think that people are now on the train of taking spreads, fading the Chiefs against the spread.
Little
And
engine they could. Kansas City Chiefs 11-1. It's all right. We'll see. You get the Chiefs, I get the Chargers. We'll go toe to toe, dude. It'll be good for us.
I just think this is the game where the Chiefs chief.
Yeah,
And they get something going. I
real
had something else in my head.
They're real due for something good to happen. God forbid. All right, we got to go to the early week leans, dude. We got Nate.
All right, let's go to Nate.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to Nate.
There's that guy.
Welcome to the Green Light Podcast, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Nate Collins.
What's happening, bro?
What's up, guys? You guys have a good holiday?
Yeah, dude. Great holiday. How about you?
Amazing.
Well, dude, it's great to see you. It's great to have you back on the show to give your locks for Thursday Night Football and your 3 best bets, your 3 favorite plays looking ahead to NFL Sunday. Dude, how are we feeling about Thursday Night Football?
Big game, dude.
Big game. And I think freaky things are going to happen. I know Zach is going to be happy to hear this.
Come on.
Let's go.
But I got Green Bay. And for some odd reason, I feel like we get a Green Bay defense or special teams touchdown tonight, guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Maybe a little Knicks in return, dude. What are the odds on that?
If you're feeling frisky, first touchdown is plus 3,300.
Yep.
And I can't find for some reason right now the just anytime touchdown for Green Bay defense, but I just feel like Goff, he'll throw one up there, man. He'll throw one up there at any point, and I feel like tonight might be the night, man.
I'm seeing plus 600 on a Packer defensive special teams tutty.
Okay, I like that. I like that
Hell
tonight.
Yeah.
I like that tonight. But yeah, I think the Packers tonight, I think they're definitely going to cover. I think it'll be a good game. I think Detroit is a little banged up, short week. Might slow them down a little bit. But yeah, I got Green Bay. What are you guys thinking?
Dude, we're on the same exact boat, dude. I think we talked about earlier in this matchup, the road team has won 3 straight. We saw the Lions go to Green Bay against a not 100% fresh off of injury Jordan Love. And I think, they're on a 10-game winning streak, taking a field goal and a half on a short week in an in-division game with, like you said, they're missing some key pieces on the defensive front for the Lions. And I think Jordan Love's going to Jordan Love this game. And I think it's going to be one of those Christian Watson big play, Jaden Reed deep in the season. Luke was saying past a certain week, he's scored 10 touchdowns in his last 11 games.
Yeah, dog. I also think if you're taking the Packers, get him now. I could see that line going to 3. I think you want the 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5, yeah, for sure.
And last week, Matt Eberflus isn't going to be here to save the day. It's going to be Matt LaFleur. A little different story. We talked when the calendar says December, Matt LaFleur is 18-2 straight up in his career in the month of December. So he's going to have the boys dialed. The Packers have been rolling on all cylinders. They slapped the Niners. They slapped the Dolphins. We like the Pack.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, dude, is that your first touchdown? Who's your first touchdown? You're famous for coming on here, giving us a long shot first touchdown to Sweat.
I mean, if I'm not gonna go with that, I think tonight is gonna be like traditional. So I would go with Josh Jacobs for the first touchdown. I think Green Bay. I think if they're gonna win this game or stay close, they got to establish the run. And Jacobs, he's been playing phenomenal for them out of the backfield, receiving and running the rock. So I can see him either way. Maybe like a long screen on that turf. He just gets running, rolling downhill, get in there for a first touchdown.
Love that.
Yeah.
Plus 525 too. Not terrible. Sometimes you get a running back at 3 or 4. Dude, I was also saying first drive for the Packers, plus 200 touchdown. Matt LaFleur, he's going to come out with all the tricks to get 7 on the board on that first drive.
I love that bet. Plus 200 opening drive touchdown Pat.
Hell yeah. And then I love what you guys were saying about the Falcons. I got the Falcons and a nice like alt line parlay for this week. I got 4 games. I got the Falcons at -2.5. I think Kirk Cousins, he can go in there, win in a revenge game by a field goal. And believe it or not, betting on 2 older guys with Achilles. I think that Aaron Rodgers, I think Rodgers and the Jets -2.5. You get that at +250. I don't think Rodgers, he's not going out like everyone thinks he's gonna go out. Like he's been some shit this year, and he has a lot of BS going on around him. But I think the competitor in him, and really he's auditioning, because if the Jets cut him right now, he's like everything around him right now. I don't think a GM or a team, unless you desperately need a quarterback, you don't want to be involved with that. So I think for him, he's about to kind of turn it up for these last games because he's kind of auditioning. So I like that. Hopefully he can get this game by a field goal. And this is the biggest shocker right here.
Come on.
My old squad -4.5 Jacksonville Jaguars, because the Titans, can't trust them. Mayo boy, can't trust them. And I just think that the Jaguars have a good enough defense that they can maybe force a couple of turnovers, make this game lopsided. I think it's a game that everyone thinking Tennessee can sneak in and get this win, but I don't think so. I'm going with my old squad. Duval Jaguars -4.5. You get that at +270. And then another one of my old teams, Caleb Williams, this weekend got him -2.5. San Fran is depleted. They are depleted. They don't look like the same squad. So many injuries, and I just don't think they can get it together. So the Bears, I think another week, they got the cancer out of the locker room, new feelings in the locker room. I think these guys go out there and they really want to win this. -2.5. You get that at +185. And if you parlay all 4 of those games, $10, it gets you $1,100, guys. Come on.
I like that, dude.
Dude, I love what you're putting down. A lot of just sleazy games in there too, with the Jags and the Titans, Jets and the Dolphins. But love the revenge spot with Kirk Cousins heading into Minnesota.
Yep.
I mean, like you said, Niners depleted. Everyone was running to the waiver wire to pick up Jordan Mason. And then all of a sudden, everyone found out that Jordan Mason also got hurt.
Yikes.
So now they're relying on a rookie running back.
I'm surprised that spread is what it is. I think the Bears are a better team than the Niners right now.
And plus,
they've gotten slapped the last 2 years.
Historically, like the signs show us that teams that fire their head coach the following week,
little buzz, little
rally,
mojo.
a little buzz, little mojo. So I definitely think the Bears could get the job done.
Yeah.
You got the Jets.
Little Achilles.
You got the Jags. You got the Falcons. And you got the Bears.
Hell yeah.
And, dude, there was a lot of chalk NFL Week 13. A lot of favorites, a lot of big favorites.
Coming back down.
Ended up winning on the money line. When you look at the Texans getting the job done, the Colts skinnied out of the New England. There was a couple of the Commanders got the job done in a big way. A lot of chalk ended up coming home NFL Week 13. Even with the Broncos on prime time, Bills prime time. So, dude, I definitely like those dogs to bark and win outright. And, hey, if you don't want to get as frisky, you can just take the plus points as well.
That's it. You can. I like to be frisky. It's holiday time. Crazy things about to happen. Why not get some shopping money, guys? Let's go.
It's that time of the year, dude. And $10 for over $1,000 doesn't sound too shabby either.
Yeah. Hell yeah, guys.
All right, bro.
Good luck. Dude, I've been following the 25 bets to Christmas.
Yeah.
The parlays. Keep it going. I love it, guys. Good luck. Hopefully keep the streak going. Let's get some wins. Win some money.
All right, bro.
Well, big game tonight.
Go Packers, baby.
We always appreciate you. And, dude, Nate came locked and dialed, dude.
Always.
Locked and dialed, always.
Go,
Nate,
Pack,
we appreciate
go.
you, brother.
You're the man, dude. Thanks.
All right.
Right to the chalkboard, dude. Bang.
Right to the chalkboard.
Go don't sleep.
Well, we took the Titans at +3.5.
Going against our guy.
Yep.
Nate scored a touchdown for the Jags.
They're -3.5. They're -3.5. Excuse me. What did you say?
Nate, defensive lineman in the NFL, scored a touchdown for the Jags.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that was my guy growing up, dude. And then I saw it on the bottom line. It said Nate Collins touchdown. I was like, what? How?
That's awesome.
I think he hit the Bernie after he scored. That was his move.
We got to pull
also
up that
had a
clip.
pick 6 at UVA.
We got to pull up that clip, dude.
Yeah.
So the Titans at -3.5. The chalkboard put that up there just due to the fact that it's Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's a sleazy game. That could change by Sunday. I might be getting in bed with
Chalkboard also hit the wrong spread.
With
tough
Jags.
start.
Yep, hot start.
We'll get it
All right,
wrong.
we continue on down the line. We like the Saints and Giants under 41.5.
Seems too high.
Seems way too high.
Am I the idiot?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
Early week number 3, early week lean number 3, the Eagles
Yep.
at -13. I think Bryce Young has battled the last 2 weeks against the Chiefs and the Bucks.
Yep.
I think that defense in Philadelphia is going to cause some very, very tall tasks and some severe problems for Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. I think a defensive touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles is coming.
Yep.
I think it's going to be either Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell, who does not have an interception yet this year.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Quinion Mitchell defensive touchdown this week in Philly for NFL Week 14. Give us the Eagles -13. Big day for Barkley inbound as he tries to go for 2,000 rushing yards. Give us the Bucks at -6.5.
Love it.
Fading the Raiders off their primetime demoralizing loss on Black Friday. I think the Bucks are really trying to rally for the NFC South as they stand at 6-6.
If you tease those two teams, number 4 and 5, famous last words, how does that lose?
How does that lose?
Bucks and Steelers. Pick 'em.
Or all three. Eagles minus a touchdown, pick 'em Bucks, pick 'em Steelers. Just a fun fact, with early week lean number 5 with the Steelers at -6.5, the Cleveland Browns have lost 20 straight consecutive regular season games in Pittsburgh.
They haven't won in Pittsburgh in 20 years?
Yep.
Jesus, that's tough.
The Browns have not won a regular season game in Pittsburgh in 20 years. And I feel like Jameis coming off a 500-yard game, I don't think they really stand a chance in the Steel City.
Yep.
So we will take the Steelers -6.5. And then last but not least, segue from Mr. Nate Collins, we're rolling with the Bears at +4.
Like them to win.
Like them to win.
Give me the Bears.
So we really like those five with the top. The first early week lean is going to be subjected to change.
Always is.
But those 5 plays for NFL Week 14, I mean, it's Thursday at 6:43. We like under 41.5. We like under 41.5 in MetLife. We love the Eagles -13. We love the Bucks -6.5. We love the Steelers -6.5. And we love the Bears +4.
Chat's buzzing, dude. TJ said, missed the whole show, turning on notifications. Pronto.
Yeah, turn on the notifications, fellas.
Tyler says, Loop and Gav, point me in the right direction for a $500 lock tonight.
Tonight, dude.
Packers +3.5.
Yeah, Packers +3.5, I think, is our safety option.
Yep.
Safety option.
All right, let's talk college football.
Let's talk our rivalry game of the week.
We upgraded it. We used to have nips. Now we got the full throttle.
Full throttle. Put it in the middle here. Put it right in the middle. Dead
Tell me
smack
what
in
to
the
do.
middle.
Don't tell me what to do.
Right next to the Almost Friday card game.
Wow, what a duo.
What a duo.
That's
right
a little recipe for a night.
That's
dude.
a recipe for a night. Fireball and the Almost Friday card game.
December, Fireball, college championships. I mean, Friday, Saturday, who's got it better than us?
If you're a college football fan, which I am sure each and every single one of you are on the other side of this screen, this is like the Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
You know, this is our week. This is a college fan's wet dream.
Although, it's going
College
to be pretty
football
electric with
championship.
all the playoff games coming in
Yep.
December.
This is like the pre-com
It's like a Christmas. Okay.
right here.
Fireball game of the week, Georgia, Texas. You wanted it to be Oregon, Penn State. I said, let's go with the big dogs.
Let's go with the big dogs. All right. We obviously saw the Georgia Bulldogs take down Texas in Texas earlier in the season. Now, everyone, the public, heavy bets coming in, heavy tickets coming in on the Longhorns.
Yeah, 80% of the money right now in Texas to cover the spread.
And my thoughts, my gut instinct, when I look at this matchup in Atlanta, SEC championship, immediately goes to Everyone recency biased.
Yep.
Recency bias runs the gambling world. And the Georgia Bulldogs
Completely agree.
8 overtimes
Yep.
against Georgia Tech.
Overtimes.
Skinnied out against the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
Just continuously Carson Beck looking like dog shit. No one likes Carson Beck. I think that's the word on the street. No one believes in Carson Beck. However, I believe in the Georgia Bulldogs. Everyone's looking at this Texas team getting the job done against Texas A&M. They've been on a roll. They've been hot. Everyone is now getting in bed with Texas. I love the Georgia Bulldogs at +2.5. I love the Georgia Bulldogs on the money line. The Bulldogs love to bark as dogs. Kirby Smart, SEC championship just makes sense to me. I think my national champion is going to be the Georgia Bulldogs. Give me Georgia in this matchup against Texas.
Completely agree. I love when you get a team like this, like you're giving Georgia in a game where they're probably getting too many points and everybody wants to bet Texas. Give me a team like Georgia or Alabama, and that's fun any day of the week.
Like, our hands are tied, dude.
Always.
Everyone. Like, how could we get in bed with Texas? Texas, this nice shiny object, have been rolling on all cylinders, beating down on big matchups under the lights. Georgia, on the other side, continuously folding and skinnying out of these games with wins.
Yep.
Now the public is all over Texas in a championship game where Georgia has been many times before. Kirby Smart has ridden this bicycle around the block too many times. And now it's Texas taking a step into Atlanta in the SEC championship. We have to take Georgia. We don't want to take Georgia. We have to take Georgia.
Love it.
Give us the Georgia
Give us
Bulldogs.
the dogs.
Let's get to our guest, Colin.
Just drop the link in the chat. Let's get some Collins going. Come on. Hop in, the water's warm. We got beef. Beef, how we doing? Beef?
Yo,
bro, what's happening,
there
dude?
we go.
There we go.
Beef, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you boys again. Championship
happening?
weekend. It's here. It's
Yes,
go
sir.
time.
Yes, sir.
You gotta go big for the weekend.
Of course.
Of course.
And as always, everybody out there, remember, if you're not signed up to BetMGM, sign up now. Use that code LOCKS. What are you doing? You're gonna be a degenerate. You might as well go do it at BetMGM.
Hell yeah.
Ride with the fellas. Beef, how are we feeling? What are the plays?
I'm going all 9 championship games. We're riding money lines
Write them
all
down.
the way through.
Write them down.
We got some dogs in there, but that's fine.
I can't wait for this.
Some dogs are going to win, dude.
Friday, we're going Western Kentucky to start it off.
Yep.
UNLV is taking down Boise.
Yep.
Wow.
And Tulane's just obvious. Army doesn't throw the ball. Tulane is too athletic for them. Army doesn't have a chance in that game. Tulane all the way. And we roll into Saturday. We're going Iowa State for the Big 12.
All right.
Holy shit.
Ohio over Miami, Ohio. Showing who's a real Ohio.
Battle of Ohio.
I'm going against you boys. I have to stick with Texas. Georgia has looked horrible recently.
Yep.
I can't let go of the 8 overtimes. They should have lost that game. And then we're going Louisiana over Marshall. Oregon's an automatic lock because Penn State is the biggest phonies out there.
Scary. Scary.
And then I'm closing it out. Clemson over SMU. That's 9 picks. Championship weekend. We got to go big. $100 on BetMGM for a shot at 35,000, boys.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how you spend a championship weekend right there.
We lock in both.
If you make it to Saturday, the boys are going to be buzzing.
Buzzing.
We make it to Saturday. We make it to Saturday night. We just need to get there. One game at a time.
Technically, you're saying UNLV and Iowa State are going to be in the college football playoff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They could, but who knows? Maybe Boise decides to bow out of the championship game. but we'll find out.
We will find out, brother. That's the beauty of it. As always, we appreciate the call.
And as always, guys, remember, don't forget, share, hold the phone with everybody you
Come
know.
on.
Spread the word. Give it to
Subscribe
grandma.
to the page.
Grandma's going to give it to the grandkids.
Hell yeah,
Subscribe to
dude.
the
All right.
page.
Thanks for the call, dude. Wow, going from beef to Q Todd.
That's a fucking dream rotation.
What's up, fellas?
Q Todd, how's it going?
Man, pissed off about the Patriots last week. You all watched that fucking game?
That was unreal. To go for 2 against a 4-win team is ballsy.
It's fucking crazy. They just handed them the fucking game. But no games today. No bullshit today, fellas. Give me the Browns money line against the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I don't care. Give me the Browns money line. It got to happen. Famous Jameis is the fucking worst quarterback in the league.
He really is, dude. The ball's either flying one way or it's flying the other. It's a roller coaster. You want him in every primetime game.
It's been 20 years. Q Todd's trying to make history.
Facts. Lock of the week, though. Saquon 3+ touchdowns.
3+.
I love
Trying to get that MVP locked up.
He got to lock it up. I already got him for $100 for Offensive Player of the Year. I took it at the beginning of the year. It was 30-1 at the beginning of the year, Offensive Player of the Year. I took it at $100. Paid $3,000.
Yeah.
It's minus 500 now.
Let's lock that away, Q Todd. Come on, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
3+ touchdowns, Saquon, lock it in.
All right, bro. We'll be Browns and Saquon. Locked. All right. Thanks for the call, bro. We'll see you Sunday.
Here we go.
Zeke.
Here we go.
Trouble
Zeke,
in paradise.
Good to see you. Can't wait to hear this. All the people can't wait to hear this. The man, the myth, the legend, Zeke.
Last time you saw me, I needed Jameis Winston to not throw a pick 6. He didn't throw 1, he threw 2. So here we are again. I'll be short and sweet. I love the Packers today. Loop's right. It's going to go to 3. Take it now. I'll take it at 3.5. First touchdown. Open your sports book. Scroll a little bit longer. Scroll a little bit longer.
Keep going.
Davion Wicks plus 2,000.
I love that, dude.
3rd and goal. It's a little out route. He already caught the ball by the pylon. Plus 2,000.
Dropped a touchdown in the last game for the Lions. Wide open in the end zone.
On that. And then I'm going to go to the hardwood. I mean, this is a little crazy of me, I know, but give me Penn State tonight. I think everybody's going to bet on Zach Edey and Gillis. And guess what? Newsflash, not there. Penn State, we are hopefully a winner minus 1.5 tonight.
I saw that's a nice little 6:30 tip, dude. Gets you right into Thursday Night Football.
Get the feet up. Do what you need to do. Maybe crack a cold one. Watch the Penn State Nittany Lions rip apart the Purdue Boilermakers and then right into Sunday Night Football. I'm sure Al Michaels will do something absurd tonight, but we'll figure it out then.
And just to let the chat know, this is our Zeke is notorious for not winning any bets.
So 0.
Give us the Boilermakers.
I'm pretty sure.
I just want to let that know. He is our weekly guy who comes on here who doesn't win any bets. So take that as you will. Zeke tonight with the Packers, Dontavian Wicks first touchdown, and Penn State.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Penn State seems a little bit square, but at the same time, I feel like a 3-point win. Here we go.
Best of luck, Zeke.
10-7.
See you on the other side.
We love you.
Connor.
Hey, how's it going?
Connor, what's happening?
How are you?
Good. I've got a pretty quick one here. It's just a little NFC North parlay. I'm going with the Lions money line, Vikings money line, and Bears money line. So,
all right,
yeah, should be a good weekend.
Hey, short and sweet,
sweet, Connor, dude.
You know, we're not going to say that we're on those sides. We have the Bears +4. However, we are going to ride the Falcons plus the points and the pack tonight. But dude, on the money lines, everyone can go home happy.
Exactly. Yeah, have a good one, guys. See ya.
Yeah, you too.
I'd be extremely sad.
Correct.
All right. Skee-ball.
Right into skee-ball.
Nellis is working on a swing.
The BetMGM Casino.
Nellis.
The BetMGM Casino.
He's got the stroke down.
To pay for some coffees.
Should have stopped at 90 cents, dude. Could have bought you a little cake cup. Bang. 2 for 3.
Bang.
Call it. Get out. Get out. Yes.
All right, Luke. Well, I want to wrap up this show with a little rant.
I thought you were going to say song.
a little song. I mean, all we want for Christmas is to hit 10,000 subs.
Yeah. Please.
Is to hit 10,000 subs. On this show, we break down the beauty of 25 days of parlay, like an advent calendar. A parlay a day until Santa comes down the chimney. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and every subscriber matters. To continue to build this show, you guys are doing it for us. We're doing it for you.
Best chat in the game.
It is the best show. And you know what my New Year's resolution, my New Year's goal is to become, for 2025, to become the biggest sports betting show live on YouTube.
Come on.
My New Year's goal for 2025, I'm saying it to this camera right here, to become the biggest sports betting live show on YouTube.
Come on.
For the year 2025.
We need you guys.
And you know what's crazy? It's going to happen.
Come on.
So invest early now. 2025, hold the phone on YouTube will be the biggest sports betting live show on YouTube. Guaranteed. Put it in the pipe and smoke it. Because every day, dude, from the time we wake up, from the time we go to bed, we are in the lab trying to see how we can make this show better.
Grinding.
How we can get as many bets in this goddamn show as possible.
Cooking.
How we can produce the best product for the people on the other side of this screen who we love so dearly.
Hold the goddamn phone.
We don't take it for granted.
No, we don't.
We don't take it for granted. We are so grateful and thankful to be sitting in these chairs every Thursday and every Sunday to talk to the beautiful people on the other side of this screen. And I can't wait to see where this show continues to grow, continues to go. So please, do us one favor.
Please.
It's the holiday season. Drop a sub on Hold the Phone YouTube, and we'll see you on the other side. Real quick, we have a couple last outros. We have the Almost Friday card game for the holiday season. It's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great thing to put in a present. Santa coming down the chimney. The Almost Friday card game.
Combine it with a little Fireball.
Where can you buy this?
Target. Bang.
Where else online?
Don't ask me questions, dude.
All right. Almost Friday card game.
Sit down. You play with your friends. It's a joy. It's a nice little drinking game. Maybe
it's great.
Not drinking
and then last but not least,
yeah,
our final plug. Before everyone gets out of here.
We'll be doing plugs for the next 12 hours, so hang around.
Hang around. We're doing plugs for the next hour. First hour is all bets.
What else we got back here?
First hour is all bets. Second hour is all plugs. Fellas, also, holiday season. We sweat every parlay in this puppy. They're flying off the shelves.
Flying. Buy
one before they sell out. If this parlay hits.
Knockdown from 32.
$20. Look
at that.
$20. If you ever come on this show and you've brought home a bet, if you ever won money,
get back.
This is a great shirt. We sweat every parlay in it. I'm wearing it every show for the month of December. I'm wearing this shirt every show of the month of December. Here it is. Great fit all around. Comfy. If this parlay hits.
You know I don't like when you stand up.
It leaves the back door wide open. What if this parlay hits? Luke, if tonight's parlay hits.
Hold on. Couple more plugs, and then we're going to get off the air.
What are we doing if this parlay hits tonight? I'm not sure. Make sure Almost Friday shop. There's the QR code right there. 20 bones, 35% off. It's the season that just keeps on giving. Fellas.
Also, we're going to sweat the first touchdown. Live stream right here at this desk.
Yep, live stream.
5
pregame show.
8 o'clock pregame show. 8:15. Sweating the first drive, sweating the first touchdown, sweating the pack. Go Pack.
So make sure you turn on the notifications to this show. We are doing our pregame Thursday night football show. We'll sweat a couple opening drive bets. Fellas, we love you. We appreciate you. Go have yourself a Thursday. We'll see you tonight. We'll see you Sunday. Stay tuned to the content. We'll see you on the other side.
Go Pack. Someone scan the QR code.